Good morning, Reiki. Thank you for finding me wherever I show up and for always being there. Good morning, dear Sangha. Thanks to those of you that can find me wherever I may show up. Tuesday before us. A Tuesday that will not go as originally planned. And that's okay, because many things don't. And many things shouldn't. So I had some particular plans for this morning, and then woke up to find that YouTube has once again suspended my channel, this time for 2 weeks. For having a conversation with Sean Morgan about jabs in our arm that are very, very dangerous. So we will ultimately do a pebble meditation this morning. Mostly because I like them and they cheer me up. But I'm glad to have made the super channel in advance. I'm going to make another Engaged Reiki backup channel as well. It's funny how things work out. And all I can do is smile at it, and all I will do is smile at it, because this was intended to be a transitional week when some new things get started. And I just have to figure out what that's going to look like. But things will still move forward. I'm going to be transitioning a lot of these shows to a Patreon group. The website was a bust. It didn't work out. It's not working out. So I will be working on some things behind the scenes. And this channel will be, hopefully, our available means to keep this train moving. Though there will be 500 less of us for a little while. But I'm happy to see so much of the core of the Sangha in here already, and with just a few of us. Good morning, Anne. I'm glad that you found us. You make me smile. Good morning, Michael and Scott. I'm glad you're here, brothers. Good morning, Many Feathers. Good morning, Hippie G. Good morning, Danny. Hypocrisy. True words. So, friends, we will do a pebble meditation in a few moments. So, if you'd like to take a moment and prepare yourself and get your pebbles, I will wait a few moments just to just to wait, just to be present with Sangha, because I'm in no hurry. I'm not going anywhere except forward. We're going to keep moving forward. This world has been trying to hold me back for 40 some years. The only difference now is that it doesn't work. Good morning, lovely Rita. I should join Trump's lawsuit for my YouTube channel. 500 subscribers. I'd like to join a lawsuit and tell the truth. What about my Twitter with thousands of followers? The only one I was happy about was Facebook. I was so far behind enemy lines, surrounded by just fake friends and people that weren't real. I was very, very happy to be rid of that platform. I can't understand why anyone is still connected to it. But this will continue to be a transitional week. You'll hear me talk more about the Patreon group. Most of these shows we're going to start to do amongst a private community with our private chat. And I wanted to give this week, as one last week of, all of this free content and but we'll see how it goes. Well, that's interesting, Danny. I don't know. I'll look into it. I just feel like small potatoes, compared to some others. Sean lost 60,000 viewers on YouTube. His entire livelihood. This censorship is outrageous. But it's just a piece of the outrageous nature of this false world. We're seeing what extremism looks like in every direction these days. We're the ones here to do things right. Extreme with our mindfulness and our compassion. Good morning, Deborah Robbins. Good morning, Ms. Empress. Feels like a Saturday. Coming on and just hanging out. So I had to start this morning by going through the rest of the content on my channel and deleting the earlier shows from Sean Morgan. That's what they found. They found an earlier one from, I think, May. And just gave a second strike, 2-week notice, or 2-week, 2-week strike. What we were seeing is what happens as we approach the end. Yeah. Yeah. Sean probably would. Or probably will. He's very connected and organized. Good morning, Timothy. Well, it's good to know who your core is. Mostly today we have members of the first two Reiki classes. And my teaching assistant. So, good news regarding the Reiki classes. Both levels 1 and 2 have concluded their current levels over this past weekend. The new level 2 group will be starting this Sunday. And the first ever group will begin advanced Reiki training the following Sunday. That part feels really good. And, it's another one of those funny things. One of the videos that I'm supposed to make today is about the new level 1 training class coming up. And now I don't have 500 people to tell that to. Thank you, many feathers. We're in a room full of practitioners right now. Yeah, I'll post it on the Gab site, Michael, but as you know, we only have 33 members in that group out of 500 and some subscribers, so it's the same people that are here right now. Yeah, I like that, Scott. If you could pick me up and help me time travel back a couple of days, I'll delete the video that got the second strike and Well, depending on how far back you can take me, I'll do more and more. But yeah, that would be nice. Ms. Empress says I wake up and first thing look for morning Sangha, whether I'm late or not. That's awesome, Ms. Empress Marina. They did not remove yesterday's breathing episode. Not from my channel, if that's what you're talking about. Let us do our pebble meditation, my friends, so that I have given something to you this morning. Because it is still a day in this week, in this world, and we still need our morning practices to be the best of ourselves, to move forward positively into the world. Because yes, I too am ready for the movie to be over. Those of us that have seen the ending and know the movie well, I don't know that the ending is going to be what we think or what we expect. I think it might be a lot more of the same. And I'm seeing this more and more clearly as time goes by. So we must be prepared. Hopefully everyone has had a chance to grab your pebbles or your 4 small objects with which to be your pebbles for today. So let's show the world that we can meditate through adversity. We can be present and positive no matter what. Because we can. Because we're the best at it in the world. So if you've had a chance to grab your pebbles or your 4 objects, please set them down, lined up to the left of you. And just start to bring all of your awareness, all of your presence right back here, right back home. To the physical body. And just for a few breaths, sit within the physical body. Just focus on nothing other than being present at home. Keep your mind close. Keep it on and inside the physical body. If our mind starts to wander, just Just think of YouTube crashing and smile and come back home. Now just start to let that breathing affect your presence. Let it start to affect and calm the energy around us. Let us take the first pebble from the beside us. The first pebble is one that represents a flower. And let us take the pebble that represents a flower and place it in the palm of our left hand and close our hand around it. Let us become this pebble as we breathe. Breathing in, I am a flower. Breathing out, I feel fresh. In, flower. Out, fresh. Flower. Fresh. Let's take the pebble that represents a flower and bring it into the center of both hands. When we are a flower, we are reminded of the freshness of life, the abundance of life. We can see the life-death cycle. We truly understand renewal and rebirth. Being one with the essence of the flower reminds us of second chances and that life always comes around. And that we can touch the freshness of life within ourselves at any time by becoming the flower. Let's take the flower, the pebble that represents the flower, and place it in our right hand and close our hand around it. Breathing in, I'm a flower. Breathing out, I feel fresh. In, flower. Out, fresh. Flower. Fresh. Let us take the pebble that represents the flower and set it down to the right of us. with our left hand, let us pick up the pebble that represents the mountain and place it in the palm of our left hand and close our hand around it. Breathing in, I'm a mountain. Breathing out, I feel solid. In, mountain. Out, solid. Mountain, solid. Let us take the pebble that represents the mountain and place it in the palm of our hands. When we feel like a mountain, things can't knock us down. We are reminded of our strength and our solidity. We remember that we are what's standing after the storm. We are reminded of growing deep roots and connecting with Mother Gaia. So take the pebble that represents the mountain and place it in the palm of our right hand. Breathing in, I am a mountain. Breathing out, I feel solid. In, mountain. Out, solid. Mountain. Solid. Let us take the pebble that represents the mountain and we'll place it down next to us on the right of us. Let us pick up the pebble that represents still water and place it in the palm of our left hand and close our fingers around it. Breathing in, I am water. Breathing out, I am reflective. In, water. Out, reflective. Water, reflective. Let's take the pebble that represents water and place it in the palm of both hands. When we are still water, we can see the true nature of all things. We see the true nature of ourselves and of this world. We are reminded that oceans and lakes and rivers are all bodies of emotion. Waves and gentle waters are all emotions, and we are the water. Whether our waves are high, whether our stream is calm, we are the presence. And water reflects the true nature of all things. Taking the pebble that represents water and placing it in the palm of our right hand. Breathing in, I am water. Breathing out, I am reflective. In, water. Out, reflective. Water, reflective. Let's take the pebble that represents water and set it down to the right of us. Let's pick up the pebble that represents space and hold it in the palm of our left hand and close our fingers around it. Breathing in, I am space. Breathing out, I feel free. In, space. Out, free. Space. Free. Taking the pebble that represents space, let us place it in the palm of both hands. When we feel like space, we know that we have room to grow and that we cannot be confined. We always have new deep breath available to us. And space to run, place to walk. The space pebble reminds us that we're always free of confinement inside our mind. Taking the pebble that represents space, placing it in the palm of our right hand. Breathing in, I feel space. Breathing out, I feel free. In, space. Out, free. Space. Free. Taking the pebble that represents space, set it down next to us. If you have a pouch for your pebbles, you can take them wherever you go. We know that when we feel stagnant in life, when we feel stuck, we can pick up the pebble that represents the flower and touch that freshness within ourselves. Be reminded of the renewal of the life cycle of rebirth, and always remember the possibility of second chances. When we have fear inside of us, when we feel uneasy, frightened, or disconnected, we can pick up the pebble that represents a mountain and again feel solid, strong, grounded, and connected. We can be reminded of what remains after the storm. Anytime we feel that the truth is hidden from us, we can pick up the pebble that represents water and see the true nature of ourselves and of all things. We are reminded that waves are just emotions. Breathing through them will weather the storm. When we feel confined, trapped, like we cannot do what we want to do, we can pick up the pebble that represents space and touch that freedom that is always available to us. We know that when pebble meditation is available to us, we can always touch the freshness of life, be reminded of our inner strength, see the true nature of all things, and be free. Empress says, I have a rose quartz heart flower pebble, dark blue lapis, heart mountain pebble, selenite heart pebble for water, and socialite stand with an angel pebble for space. That's cool, Empress. Sodalite, yeah. not socialite. Good morning, Janice. Good morning, Stacy. Hello and love to everyone in the house. But that's really all I have for this morning. Have some work to do. Sangha, anything about your day that you like to share? We are live for Q&A. We are live for love and conversation. And I'm supposed to have Sean Morgan today. And you know what's fascinating? This is day 17 of the Juice Fest. And Rita and I were talking about how fitting that day 17 comes during Sean Morgan Day. And now I don't know if we're gonna have our show. I suppose we can have it on this channel with our 57 subscribers. I had hoped that the last time we had a strike that everybody would have subscribed to the Lightworkers channel. But I learn more every day that things in the YouTube community don't go the way you imagine that they should or would. So thank you for the things that you teach. And Hampton, you've had 4 lots of visitors already today. What does that mean? I don't know, Danny. I don't know. I'm going to talk with him after this show and make a plan and look at a couple other things. You know, we're in that place of being like water. So we have an obstacle in front of us and we're just gonna flow around it and see what that looks like. I'd like to still meet with Sean on this channel. I think that will go a long way towards possibly building up the numbers on this channel for everyone that uses it. So I talked about the private Patreon group that we're going to be starting, and my plan is, and I'll continue to share updates throughout this week. Obviously, we're adapting as we move, which we always will. But like as I said, the plan was for this final week of all of this free content to transition into a Patreon group. So hopefully since it seems that the core of our community is here, hopefully you guys can get a head start and sign up there. And that will be where ultimately we're going to do these shows, so that it's us, it's our vibrant, the core of our thriving community, and it's the people that appreciate and support. Well, thank you, Denise. Good morning, mother of messages. Empress, yesterday's breathing is still on this channel. I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. The complexities of YouTube. Don't love them. I don't love them. But here it is, fam. This is our future. So yeah, please sign up there. Before long, our shows will be meeting there. Thank you, Janice, for your kind words. I appreciate you very, very much. I hope that everyone feels the same. I truly do. I hope that we stay connected and stay together. Please feel welcome. Anybody that wants to come on and pray and send Reiki to our banner, to our community, to our friends and family, to the kids' convoy as they make their way back, to the warriors involved, Kim, Kathy, Jamie, Chad, Bree, to our brother Northern Lights that we have not seen for some time, to Callie going through her healing, to Mike P, holding on, hanging in there, to Nikki, Manny Feathers, Barb, Dom and family, Empress, Deborah, Jofla, Denise, Maddie, Debbie. Love and Reiki to you all. Let all of our prayer warriors connect, come together to send out our love and our Reiki. Let's include the Sangha in our prayers. Thank you, dear Sangha, prayer warriors, light workers, bodhisattvas, for sharing in this Reiki healing moment, for sending out a prayer, for contributing to ensuring that our friends and family feel this vibration, feel the hope and the love that we send, and that our community continues to expand, grow, and exceed limitations imposed upon us by this fake world. Have a beautiful, harmonious, and solid day, my friends. Remember to engage your gifts at all time and smile through your adversities. Namaste.